I was walking down a dusty road with a weight I couldn't let go. Every mile felt like a test, of my soul. I tried fixing what I broke, said I changed and lost my hope. Every promise I once made fell cold. I asked heaven if you heard all the prayers I never said. Didn't hear a judging voice, or blame. You didn't ask me where I failed, you just met me where I knelt and called my heart the same old name again. That's when grace met me, right where I stood. Not when I was strong, but when I couldn't. That's when grace met me with open arms. I laid my fear down and felt your calm. Old shame tried to speak again, said I'd never rise from then, that the past would always rule. My days. But mercy told a different truth, that your love still pulls me through, that I'm not defined by what I was. That's when grace met me, right where I stood. Not when I was strong, but when I couldn't. That's when grace met me, were open arms. I laid my fear down and felt your calm. Every step feels lighter now, like my soul remembers how. I don't walk this road alone anymore. If tomorrow brings the climb, if the night outlasts the light, I'll remember what I know is true. You stay. That's when grace met me and changed my name, turned all my scars into something safe. That's when grace met me and I stood free. I'm still walking, but you're walking with me. Yeah, you're walking with me. That's when grace met me. I woke up with the same old doubts, same quiet fears I try to drown. Every mirror asks me who I am. I lace my boots and face the day, carry faith the best I can. Some roads feel longer than I planned. I asked you if you still stay when my fire begins to fade. Didn't hear you say I failed or ran. You didn't promise perfect strength. You just walked beside my steps and left your footprints in the sand. Still he walks with me down these broken roads. Still he walks with me when I walk slow. Still he walks with me through the doubt and fear. I'm not walking alone, he is here. Old voices try to name my past, say some wounds were made to last, but mercy speaks a gentler truth, and I believe I don't have to win each fight, I don't have to prove I'm right. Peace don't come from being strong, it comes from being led. Still he walks with me down these broken roads. Still he walks with me when I walk slow. Still he walks with me through the doubt and fear. I'm not walking alone, he is here. Every mile feels steadier now, like my soul remembers how I don't need the end in sight to go. If tomorrow brings the climb, if the dark outlasts the light, I'll remember what I know is true, you stay. Still he walks with me till faith turns into sight. Still he walks with me through the longest night. Still he walks with me till this race is run. When I stand before his throne, I'll say grace won. If I stumble, if I fall, if I fear I've lost it all, take my hand and help me stand again. When the road feels cold and long, when my faith feels almost gone, say it louder than my doubt, I'm with you. Still he walks with me till faith turns into sight. Still he walks with me through the longest night. Still he walks with me till this race is run. When I stand before his throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. Still he walks with me. I've been holding on to plans, drawn in dust and shifting sand. Every time I thought I knew the way, I've been strong till I was not, held it into something broke. Every prayer came out as help me stay. I asked you if I should let go when the road feels far too slow. Didn't hear you rush the end or sign. You didn't promise answers fast. You just held me when I asked and showed me grace that waits on time. So I'll hold on to grace when my strength is gone. I'll hold on to grace when the night feels long. I'll hold on to grace, not because I'm brave, but because you never let go of me. Oh, fear tries to shake my hands, tell me I should understand every turn before I move again. But mercy speaks a quieter truth. I don't need the whole view. Peace don't come from knowing all, it comes from holding on. I'll hold on to grace when my strength is gone. I'll hold on to grace when the night feels long. I'll hold on to grace, not because I'm brave, but because you never let go of me. Every step feels humbler now, like my soul remembers how I don't walk this road alone with you. If tomorrow brings the climb, if the dark outlasts the light, I'll remember what I know is true. You stay if I hold on to grace till faith turns into sight. I'll hold on to grace through the night gets dark. I'll hold on to grace till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. No. If I'm tired of the wait, if my faith begins to shake, hold my heart and help me breathe again. When the weight is hard to bear, when I feel too weak to pray, say it louder than my doubt. My grace is enough. So I'll hold on to grace till faith turns into sight. I'll hold on to grace through the longest night. I'll hold on to grace till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. I'll hold on to grace I've been walking with my head down, counting cracks along the ground. Every worry felt like truth at night. I tried sleeping through the doubt, but the dark kept calling out. Every fear was louder than the light. I asked you if you saw my tears when no one else was near. Didn't hear you question why or how. You didn't tell me to be strong, you just stayed with me all night and held my heart until the dawn came out. I was carried through the night when my strength was out of sight. I was carried through the night by your love. I was carried through the night when I couldn't win the fight. I was carried through the night by your grace. Old shame tried to speak my name, said I'd never change my ways. But mercy spoke a steadier truth, and I believe. I don't stand on who I was, I don't walk by what I've done. Peace don't come from proving change, it comes from being held. I was carried through the night when my strength was out of sight. I was carried through the night by your love. I was carried through the night when I couldn't win the fight. I was carried through the night by your grace. Every morning feels more real, like my soul begins to heal. I don't fear the dark the same anymore. If tomorrow brings the storm, if the clouds return once more, I'll remember what I know is true. You stay. I was carried through the night till the morning came in sight. I was carried through the night by your love. I was carried through the night till this faith becomes my sight. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. I was carried through the night. I've been standing at the edge of promises I couldn't hedge. Every choice felt heavier with time. I tried carrying it all till my back was near to fall. Every prayer turned into a sigh. I asked you if you'd still be near when my faith was built on fear. Didn't hear you turn away or leave. You didn't wait for me to rise, you just met me where I cried and wrapped your arms around my weakness. He never let me go when the road was steep. He never let me go when I couldn't breathe. He never let me go through the dark and slow when I lost my grip. He never let me go. Old doubts tried to tell my heart I was broken beyond repair, but mercy spoke a truer truth, and I believe. I don't stand on what I've done, I don't walk this road alone. Peace don't come from holding on, it comes from being held. He never let me go when the road was steep. He never let me go when I couldn't breathe. He never let me go through the dark and slow when I lost my grip. He never let me go. Every step feels steadier now, like my soul remembers how I don't have to earn His love each day. If tomorrow shakes my ground, if the answers aren't around, I'll remember what I know is true. He stays. He never let me go till faith turns into sight. He never let me go through the longest night. He never let me go till this race is run. When I stand before His throne, I'll say grace won. If my hands begin to shake, if my courage starts to break, lift my eyes and let me see His cross. When my voice can barely pray, when my hope feels far away, say it louder than my doubt, I am here. He never let me go till faith turns into sight. He never let me go through the longest night. He never let me go till this race is run. When I stand before His throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah. I've been driving these old back roads, dust on boots, a heavy load every mile, carried questions I couldn't shake. I knew the verses, knew the songs, but my faith felt paper thin. Every prayer just circled back to help me stay. I asked you if you walk out here where the signs all disappear, Didn't hear you call me back to town. You didn't wait at paved highways. You met me where the gravel breaks and wrote your mercy in the tracks I found. There's grace on the back roads where the lost ones roam. There's grace on the back roads when you're far from home. There's grace on the back roads when you've gone too long. I laid my pride down and kept moving on. Old shame rode shotgun close, told me I was almost gone. Said some roads don't lead back again. But mercy spoke a steadier truth, that you've been walking here too, and you don't lose the ones you love. There's grace on the back roads where the lost ones roam. There's grace on the back roads when you're far from home. There's grace on the back roads when you've gone too long. I laid my pride down and kept moving on. Every mile feels lighter now, like my soul remembers how I don't drive this road alone with you. If tomorrow brings the bend, if the road runs out again, I'll remember what I know is true. You lead. If the night comes rolling in, if I doubt where I have been, light the road and let me see your face. When the map is torn and thin, when I don't know where to turn, say it louder than my fear, keep going. There's grace on the back roads till faith turns into sight. There's grace on the back roads through the longest night. There's grace on the back roads till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. Grace on the back road. I've been trying to stay upright on tired knees and borrowed light. Every step felt heavier than before. I said I'd be strong enough, told myself I was tough, but the weight kept dragging me to the floor. I asked you how to carry on when the courage I had was gone. Didn't hear you say, be brave or fight. You didn't ask me to rise, you just knelt right by my side and held me through the longest night. When I couldn't stand, you stood for me. When I lost my ground, you carried me. When I couldn't stand under all I planned, you didn't let me fall, you took my hand. Pride tried to speak again, said a man should rise on his own. But mercy told a deeper truth, and I believe I don't win by holding tight, I don't walk by my own might. Peace don't come from standing tall, it comes from leaning. When I couldn't stand, you stood for me. When I lost my ground, you carried me. When I couldn't stand under all I planned, you didn't let me fall, you took my hand. Every morning feels more real, like my wounds begin to heal. I don't fear the weakness now I've known. If tomorrow finds me low, if my strength still comes up short, I remember what I know is true you hold. When I couldn't stand, the faith turned into sight. When I couldn't stand through the longest night. When I couldn't stand till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won, that I could have sworn. If my legs give way again, if I'm face down in the dust, lift my eyes and let me see your cross. When my breath is all I have, when my prayers just help me, God, say it louder than my doubt, I've got you. When I couldn't stand, the faith turned into sight. When I couldn't stand through the longest night. When I couldn't stand till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won, yeah, bravely stand, yeah, bravely sworn. When I couldn't stand. I've been carrying my failures like a shadow on my back. Every memory whispered I can't change. I tried fixing what was broken, with my hands and all my plans, but the past kept pulling harder every day. I asked you where forgiveness stands when I don't forgive myself. Didn't hear you list my wrongs or shame. You didn't point to what I did, you just pointed to the hill where love was lifted up in pain. I was held by the cross when I couldn't let go. I was held by the cross when my heart said no. I was held by the cross where my debt was paid. All my sins laid down in amazing grace. Oh, guilt tried to chain my name, said I'd always be the same, but mercy spoke a louder truth, and I believe. I don't stand on who I was, I don't wear what I become. Peace don't come from fixing me, it comes from Calvary. I was held by the cross when I couldn't let go. I was held by the cross when my heart said no. I was held by the cross where my debt was paid. All my sins laid down in amazing grace. Every breath feels lighter now, like my soul remembers how I don't have to earn His love again. If tomorrow brings the way, if my faith still hesitates, I remember what I know is true. You bled. I was held by the cross till faith turned into sight. I was held by the cross through the darkest night. I was held by the cross till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. I was held by the cross. I was held by the cross. I was held by the cross. I've been living loud outside, but quiet tears were mine. Every smile hid a war inside. I knew the songs, I knew the creed, but faith fell thin to me. Every prayer came out half-tried. I asked you if you hear the heart when words don't even start. Didn't hear you ask me why. You didn't need a perfect plea, you just met the real in me. And listened through the silence, I cried. I was saved in the quiet when no one else knew. I was saved in the quiet, just me and you. I was saved in the quiet where pride fell apart. You spoke life again to my heart. Old noise tried to drown the truth. Said faith must look like proof, but mercy spoke a gentler way, and I believed. I don't shout to be made whole, I don't have to lose control. Peace don't come from louder songs, it comes from listening. I was saved in the quiet when no one else knew. I was saved in the quiet, just me and you. I was saved in the quiet where pride fell apart. You spoke life again to my heart. Every morning feels more still, like my soul has learned to kneel. I don't chase the sound of grace anymore. If tomorrow comes in pain, if the silence comes again, I'll remember what I know is true. You're there. I was saved in the quiet, so faith turned into sight. I was saved in the quiet, and through the longest night. I was saved in the quiet, till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. Woke up before the sun, with yesterday still weighing tons. Every mistake knocking loud at dawn. I tried shaking off the night, but fear was dressed in morning light. Every promise felt too far gone. I asked you if today could change, if mercy works past yesterday. Didn't hear you bring my past to mind. You didn't count the ways I felt, you just rang the chapel bell and said my grace is new each time. There's mercy in the morning when the night is done. Mercy in the morning for the broken one. There's mercy in the morning, I don't have to hide. I lift my eyes and start again alive. try to steal the day. Said some stains don't wash away, but mercy spoke a brighter truth, and I believed. I don't earn a brand new start, I don't fix a shattered heart. Peace don't come from doing right, it comes from mercy. There's mercy in the morning when the night is done. There's mercy in the morning for the broken one. There's mercy in the morning, I don't have to hide. I lift my eyes and start again alive. Every breath feels cleaner now, like my soul remembers how. I don't need to carry night alone. If tomorrow brings the test, if I stumble in my steps, I'll remember what I know is true. You're strong. There's mercy in the morning till faith turns into sight. There's mercy in the morning through the longest night. There's mercy in the morning till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. Mercy in the morning. I've been sitting with my thoughts, counting lines I never crossed. Every choice I wish I'd made different. I replay the words I said, every bridge I burned instead of walking out with grace and truth. I asked you if you still would call after all the rise and fall. Didn't hear you speak my past or blame. You didn't ask me where I'd been, you just called me once again and said it like you always did. My name, grace, still calls my name when I'm far away. Grace still calls my name on my weakest days. Grace still calls my name, not because I'm strong, but because your love is never gone. Old shame tries to take the lead, tell me I'm what I used to be. But mercy speaks a deeper truth, and I believe. I don't live by yesterday, I don't wear my old mistakes. Peace don't come from hiding scars, it comes from being known. Grace still calls my name when I'm far away. Grace still calls my name because I'm strong, but because you're love. Every step feels lighter now, like my soul remembers how. I don't have to run from grace anymore. If tomorrow brings the fight, if I doubt you late at night, I'll remember what I know is true. You call grace, still calls my name, till fate turns into sight. Grace still calls my name through the darkest night. Grace still calls my name till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. Grace still calls my name. If I turn my face away, if I fear I'll never change, lift my eyes and let me hear your voice. When my courage runs out fast, when I'm stuck inside the past, say it louder than my doubt. I know you, grace, still calls my name till faith turns into sight. Grace still calls my name through the darkest night. Grace still calls my name till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. Grace still calls my name. I've been staring at the sky, wondering if you still reply when my prayers come out so weak. I've been trying to be strong, telling everyone I'm fine, but the night still knows my name. I asked you if you'd let me fall, if I lost it all this time. Didn't hear you list my sins or past. You didn't promise I'd be safe from the hurt or from the pain. You just said you'd never let me go. I'm still in his hands, even when I don't understand. I'm still in his hands when the ground feels like quicksand. I'm still in his hands when my faith feels thin. I don't have to know the way, I'm
tries to steal my rest, tell me I've been second best. But mercy speaks a calmer truth, and I believe. I don't stand on what I feel, I don't walk by what is real. Peace don't come from having proof, it comes from being held. I'm still in His hands, even when I don't understand. I'm still in His hands, when the ground feels like quicksand. I'm still in His hands, when my faith feels thin. I don't have to know the way, I'm still in His hands. Every step feels steadier now, like my soul remembers how. I don't carry this alone with Him. If tomorrow brings a storm, if the night feels cold and long, I'll remember what I know is true. He holds, I'm still in His hands, till faith turns into sight. I'm still in His hands, through the longest night. I'm still in His hands, till this race is run. When I stand before His throne, I'll say, grace won. Yeah, grace won. If my grip begins to fail, if my courage turns to pale, lift my eyes and let me see His cross. When my prayers are just a sigh, when my strength has all gone dry, say it louder than my doubt, I've got You. I'm still in His hands, till faith turns into sight. I'm still in His hands, through the longest night. I'm still in His hands, till this race is run. When I stand before His throne, I'll say, grace won. Your grace won. I'm still in His hands. I've been carrying my failures like a shadow on my back. Every memory whispered I can't change. I tried fixing what was broken with my hands and all my plans, but the past kept pulling harder every day. I asked You where forgiveness stands when I don't forgive myself. Didn't hear You list my wrongs or shame. You didn't point to what I did, You just pointed to the hill. But love was lifted up in pain. I was held by the cross when I couldn't let go. I was held by the cross when my heart said no. I was held by the cross where my debt was paid. All my sins laid down in amazing grace. Oh, guilt tried to change
said I'd always be the same, but mercy spoke a louder truth, and I believe. I don't stand on who I was, I don't wear what I become. Peace don't come from fixing me, it comes from Calvary. I was held by the cross when I couldn't let go. I was held by the cross when my heart said no. I was held by the cross where my debt was paid, all my sins laid down in amazing grace. Every breath feels lighter now, like my soul remembers how I don't have to earn His love again. If tomorrow brings the way, if my faith still hesitates, I remember what I know is true. You bled. I was held by the cross till faith turned into sight. I was held by the cross through the darkest night. I was held by the cross till this race is run. When I stand before your throne, I'll say grace won. Yeah, grace won. I was held by the cross. I was held by the cross. I was held by the cross.